With a net worth of almost $30 billion, Li Ka-Shing is today the richest man in Hong Kong. However, the story of his entrepreneurial journey is something that we can take inspiration from in every aspect of our lives. Today we will trace the story of Li Ka-Shing, who started working in a plastics factory as a teenager and eventually built a global empire, becoming one of Asia's most influential and wealthiest businessmen. Li Ka-Shing was born on June 13, 1928 in Chaozhou, Guangdong, China. By the mere age of 15, Li had experienced unimaginable turmoil of war that compelled his family to take refuge in Hong Kong and the tragedy of his father's death caused by tuberculosis. Such trials and tribulations at a young age shaped him into the business tycoon that he was to become one day. Li started working at his uncle's plastic watch strap company when he was only 12 years old to support his family, and by the age of 14, he had a full-time job at a plastic trading company. Owing to the knowledge and craftsmanship of plastic he learned throughout the years, he left his job at the age of 22 to start a company of his own that manufactured plastic toys. The company Cheung Kong forayed into manufacturing plastic flowers later on. Li started his career by working in a plastics trading company and later founded his own plastic manufacturing company, Cheung Kong Industries, in 1950. He initially focused on manufacturing plastic flowers. With the huge influx of refugees in Hong Kong during the 1950s, Li leveraged the situation to tap into commercial real estate market. What started off as a small plastic toy manufacturing company soon evolved towards real estate development, including retail, industrial and hotel properties. Recognizing the potential in real estate, Li entered the property development market in the late 1950s. His company, Hutchison Holdings, became a major player in the Hong Kong property market. Li's firm acquired a stake in Hutchison in 1979, and over the next decade, he initiated multiple ties with leading companies, owing to which he was addressed as the Superman in those days. By early 90s, Li gained great prominence not only in Hong Kong's realty market, but also in electric utilities, port traffic and telecommunication network. Over the years, Li Ka-Shing diversified his business interests. Apart from real estate, he expanded into industries such as retail, energy, infrastructure, telecommunications, and technology. He founded Hutchison Limited, which later became CK Hutchison Holdings Limited, to manage these diverse business interests. Li Ka-Shing's business empire expanded globally, with investments and acquisitions in various countries. His investments included stakes in international companies, utilities, and technology ventures. In 1986, Li's business empire expanded to Canada with its stake in Husky Energy and ultimately fully acquiring the firm. Likewise, the Canadian Imperial Bank of Commerce was also acquired by Cheung Kong. In 1990s, Li forayed into the UK through the Orange mobile phone network. However, the diversification of Li's investments and acquisitions didn't end there. Witnessing the immense growth potential of the tech industry, which was at a nascent age, Li set up Horizons Venture in 2006. The business magnate made his first big bet in tech in the year 2007 by investing around $60 million in Facebook when the latter was just 3 years old. Li Ka-Shing took out advertisements in local Hong Kong newspapers calling for an end to the protests on August 15, the South China Morning Post reported. The ads feature the Chinese word for violence, covered in a general prohibition sign, a red circle with a slash through it, with "Stop Anger and Violence in the Name of Love" written below. The ads are signed, a Hong Kong resident Li Ka-Shing. Li alone has lost $3 billion since July, according to the Financial Times. Before we continue our story, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Don't forget also to turn on the notification bell to be updated in our every uploads. In the 20th century, Li made significant headlines with his acquisitions of major UK companies. One of the most notable acquisitions was his purchase of the British conglomerate Hutchison in 1979. Li Ka-Shing is known for his substantial philanthropic activities. He established the Li Ka-Shing Foundation in 1980, which supports education, healthcare, and other charitable causes globally. His philanthropic efforts have earned him recognition and numerous awards. Li attributes the success of Cheung Kong, which he started with only about $50,000, to a willingness to learn the latest industry trends. The correlation between knowledge and business as the key to success is closer than ever, he said. Li also gained attention for his philanthropy. He established the Li Ka-Shing Foundation, 1980, and other charitable organizations, which contributed millions to universities and hospitals in East Asia and North America. In 2006, he was given the first Malcolm S. Forbes Lifetime Achievement Award by the Forbes family. Often called Superman in Hong Kong due to his business dexterity and competence, Ka-Shing rose from his humble beginnings to become of the most influential people of the world. He was termed Asia's most powerful man by Asia Week in 2001. He also pledged support for rescue efforts after the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami and the Sichuan earthquake of 2008. In 2015, the billionaire businessman restructured his major holdings into two companies, one operating his property assets, CK Asset Holdings, and the other, CK Hutchison Holding, holding the rest, including CK Infrastructure Holdings and Power Assets Holdings. In 2018, Li Ka-Shing officially retired from his business empire. His elder son, Victor Li, succeeded him in managing the family's businesses. Li Ka-Shing's success story is often cited as an inspiring example of entrepreneurship and business acumen. From a modest background, he built a vast business empire that spans various industries, and his philanthropic contributions have left a lasting impact. While he officially retired from his business leadership role, his legacy continues through the companies and charitable foundations associated with his name. Today, the group operates a diverse range of businesses, spanning telecoms, port services, retail, energy and infrastructure, and has become a world leader in port services, holding interests in 54 ports in 25 countries, and a leader in the telecoms industry, now serving 176 million customers worldwide. Among its world-class retail offer, Watson Group is the world's leading global health and beauty retailer with 16,300 stores in 28 markets, operating not only Watsons, but also PARKnSHOP Supermarket and in Europe, brands including Superdrug and Savers. In fact, Li-controlled companies are among the biggest foreign investors in the UK, including the UK's biggest pubs and brewery group, Green King, which CK Asset Holdings snapped up for $5.6 billion in 2019. His son Victor now heads the conglomerate, which has more than 300,000 employees and operates in more than 50 nations. His Li Ka-Shing Foundation has donated more than $3.8 billion. Over 80% has gone to Greater China. And that's the wrap of our story for today. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel, and also please press the notification bell to be updated in our every uploads.